Hey guys, happy Vlogmas day 15. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about some goals that I have for 2025. So some of the goals that I have are pretty similar to the goals that I had last year, but this year, well, next year, I am going to try to actually stick with them. So I'm going to definitely make a list and have them written down so I can visually see them every single day. Also, I'm going to try to do it a little differently. Instead of just listing a bunch of stuff, I'm going to have specific goals for spring and then goals for the summer, fall, winter. So in each season, I know I can definitely complete them by the end. So just kind of like a little checkpoint. But yeah, that's basically it. So let's get straight into the video. So for each season, I'm going to have 5 goals. So starting for spring, my number 1 for my spring goals, he's right at my feet right now. So because I am graduating in the spring, I want to make sure I am 100% committed to a college and I know what I'm doing, where I'm doing after I graduate. My second goal for the spring is to pass all my classes. My classes this year are like super easy, so it shouldn't be that hard. I don't really feel like that's like a very difficult goal, but it's something I still want to be able to check off and focus on a little more. So my third goal for the spring is to be as organized as I can. And this could be an everyday goal, but specifically for like the whole like graduating season and finishing off high school, I think I really just want to be like as organized as I can with like my job, money, time, what I'm doing, like everything. My fourth goal is to graduate, obviously. It's a little simple, but I feel like it's just definitely something that I can definitely like put a little timestamp on and just check off right after. My last goal for the spring is to have as less stress as possible. Honestly, I think I'm just nervous, not as much so stressful, but still. 0 stress is obviously like a very big goal. So moving on to the summer, my first summer goal is to travel somewhere new. I usually tend to just go to the beach, which is about like a 30-minute drive from where I live. But I really want to travel somewhere new, which could be like out of state or just a different part of where I live. I also want to do this with friends and family, make memories specifically before I leave for college. My second goal for the summer is to save as much money as possible. The money that I save is going to be the money that I have in college, so when I have less going on. So saving money is going to be very important, especially because that is the money that's going to be my spending money. The third goal is to have a clean diet. My goal is to basically eat healthy. Don't just order fast food or just cut out any gross, greasy stuff that I don't need in my diet. And I've been really good on this, especially because I've been focusing more on like my skin side. The healthier I eat, the better my skin is. So obviously I'm going to definitely put that into summer because that is when I'm usually out and about, and cheapest, easiest, greasiest food I can find, I'll just grab it and go. My fourth goal this summer is to have a car. So back again, saving money. I think definitely saving for a car is one thing, and then having my other money for spending purposes. But having a car, because I don't technically have my own car yet, so I definitely want to save for a car. And lastly, my fifth goal for the summer is to stay consistent with the gym. So I have been going to the gym a lot ever since school started, but I want to implement that all the way to summer and not just stop right when summer starts, because it's not just a seasonal thing. Like, you got to be consistent with it. Now on to some goals for the fall. So the fall of 2025 is going to be when I start college. The very first thing on my list is to meet people and make friends. This is probably something I'm very nervous about, just because it is a huge change in scenery and people. But I do know a few people that are going to the college that I chose, so that shouldn't be too hard. But I really want to branch out and meet more people, because these are going to be people I'm going to be like walking around seeing every single day. For number 2, it is to join a club and get involved. This could be joining a sorority, meeting people, joining clubs, study groups, anything. I just want to get involved and meet people, just branch out, because I'm so nervous, but like I'm so excited at the same time. For number 3 is to get a job. Because it is a smaller town, moving and just getting a job, so at least I have some little bit, is very important to me, and also just to have like a little bit of money on the side so I can like get food if I need to. Number 4, which I think is the most important, is getting a healthy sleeping habit. Right now, I would say my sleeping schedule is really bad, but I feel like if I was to just focus on it a little bit more and stay consistent, and just basically list out my whole entire schedule, I will be able to definitely get that one done. But especially for when I start college, just forming a schedule and following it to make sure I have the best and most amount of sleep as possible is key. And then lastly is to study. I don't want to get carried away too much when I first get there by everything going on, but I think studying is still very important. It's just everything's gonna be so new, and I'm like, oh, I'm nervous, but like I'm so excited. But yes, I do want to study and hold myself accountable for not studying. So yeah, but my goal is to also obviously pass my classes. Lastly, for winter of 2025, my number one goal obviously is to pass all my finals. I want to obviously implement the studying from the fall all the way up to winter and pass all my finals because that is very, very important to me. Number two is to have a tight, great group of friends and just feel comfortable. And like, feel like I do have like a great group of girls that I can spend time with and trust, especially in that whole new place. My third is to save money. Shocker, I feel like that's an all year thing, but something I do want to put on there because I tend to like save it and then have a goal and then like the goal will slightly be brought back and then brought up and then brought back. But yeah, saving money, very important. Something I'm going to definitely hold myself accountable for next year. For number four, I have to go to the gym. Winter arc, I guess. I put gym on there in the summer, but I'm gonna also keep it in the winter, specifically for when I'm at college and I want to still stay very active. And then lastly, for my last goal for the winter of 2025 is kind of like a no-brainer, but is to be as happy as I possibly can. This doesn't mean to like force it, but specifically just to feel very like fulfilled with everything that I've accomplished that year and where I am at that time. Like very thankful for what I have and what I've accomplished. And then I also want to throw in some everyday goals I'm gonna have for that year. I also made a list. It's just 5 for right now, but obviously I just have like goals that are like not really anything crazy that I already hold myself accountable for. But my number one is to have a clean room. So I don't know if it's just like this year, but every single time I get home or by the end of the week, my room just looks crazy. So a goal is to definitely just like always have a clean room. Don't just throw stuff on the floor and forget it's there. Just be more organized, really. And for number two is to have clear skin. So eating healthy, washing my face, being consistent, and just like not touching or picking. That is definitely like a big thing for me that I want to hold myself accountable for. That was also my goal this year, and my skin cleared up so much, so it's really just to continue and go on with that train. My third goal is to read. I didn't really read as much as I did this year compared to last year, but I have a bunch of books that I haven't read, so I definitely want to start doing that. Again, once I'm more organized and I have my schedule all listed out in my head and written down in front of me. For number four is to drink water. So some days I'm like on top of it and have like 3 or 4 Stanleys full of water, but some days I have like half of a Stanley. So definitely to be more consistent with that because drinking water is so important. And then the very last one for an everyday goal for 2025 is to be grateful and be thankful for everything. I feel like that's kind of a no-brainer, but I wanted to put it on there just again to have like a visual just to look at and really just think about it every single day. I want to start like a little journal or something, or just like make sticky notes either like before I go to bed or right when I wake up in the morning. Yeah, I feel like that'd be something that's like very like uplifting and like, I don't know, just to like make me really think about and get my brain working early in the morning when I wake up. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and comment if you want. Comment a goal that you guys want to have this upcoming year. I'm really excited because I want to make some more, but like I feel like I have like most of them down. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be posting every single day this month until Christmas, which is like almost we have a week left of Christmas. Week left till Christmas. That's like actually insane. I get out of school in a week. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.